Anyway, let's hear what Bill Burr has to think about this system that we exist under. Finally, after months and months of avoiding this, after almost an entire month of avoiding this, it's been fucking what? This was March 3rd. You guys have been linking this to me since I was in fucking Japan, I think. Finally, let's hear what Bill has to say.
Do you think there's ever going to be a time when any sort of politician grows some fucking balls and the general population gets their fucking heads out of their asses and they stop rooting for Republicans and Democrats and realize that these fucking stupid ass, spineless fucking politicians who only give a fuck about whatever golden parachute they're going to get from the corporate cunt that's fucking paying them to push whatever agenda they have through the fucking machine? Oh, I'm on a rant here.
Notice, Oren, thank you for the 5 gifted.
You know, somebody just told me why LA has like the most expensive fucking real estate. I guess we just surpassed San Francisco. Somehow a city with no fucking water supply is global warming is every fucking is going to destroy this place. For some reason, nobody I know can afford a fucking house out here anymore. And they finally just said there's corporation groups out here that are just buying up houses for cash to then turn around and rent them. So basically, they'll outbid any normal fucking person out here. So essentially, the last part of the American dream, being able to own a house, is going to go away. And these politicians are just going to sit back and let them fucking do it, because the same fucking corporation that's buying up all of those houses is going to fucking line the pockets of these fucking piece of shit politicians. They're all fucking scumbags, every fucking one of them. Unless, you know how you realize a politician isn't a scumbag? He's immediately branded a socialist or a communist if he wants to do anything for the people. If he wants to fucking, take on the bankers and have them be fucking accountable. If he wants to do anything on that fucking, this guy's a fucking socialist. And all you fucking mouth-breathing morons believe it. You know what I really enjoy? Actually, the fact that they shit on communism and they act like capitalism is working. Like capitalism works. That we are so fucking broke. It doesn't even, like every August, no one pays attention to it. All of the politicians just sit around going like, is this it? Is this the end of the country? And at the last second, they go, print more money. Right? And then everything, why is it like fucking $9.50 for one slice of bread? I'll tell you why. It's because that guy doesn't have on the right colored tie.
One day I'll have him on the broadcast.
Let's get back to Bread and Circus. We'll talk about how well the...
Yeah, if I had more of a German accent, like I would be Bill Burr. This would be identical, virtually indistinguishable from a regular old HasanAbi broadcast take, dude. Holy fuck.
Boston Bruins are playing.
Except for this part.
I just can't fucking believe it, man.
Bruins.
I just cannot fucking believe. I went out here. I got this fucking setup out here in my garage. Everything's all fucking set up. And you just think like, okay, I'm good. Nope, you're not good. You're not fucking good. You know what? You're never going to be good. It's never going to fucking work. This fucking thing has worked 20% of the fucking time since I've had it. And then for some reason, I have a charger for the fucking, the hard drive fucking part of it, but I have one for the keyboard, but not for the mouse. It's the same fucking cord. So now I got to go out and go buy another fucking cord, right? So I can fucking plug that fucking thing and make sure everything's all fucking charged up. And then you know what happens? The fucking power goes out. The whole thing gets wiped clean. And then I got to sit around. I got to fucking start all over again with this thing. Fuck this thing. Fuck all of this. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Yeah, so that's what they're doing now. Corporations are buying up houses.
Down to the technical difficulties, bro. Come on.
Are buying up houses so the regular Joe can't buy a fucking house. And guess what? Republicans don't care. Democrats don't care. Nobody fucking cares. None of them give a fuck. All they want is their house in Martha's Vineyard or their fucking aquifers in the South America. That's all they give a fuck about. They're in it for themselves. We had some fucking rich cunt out here running for fucking office. And everybody thought that he was going to be the savior. People are so dumb. It's like the guy's a real estate developer. He spends $100 million of his own money to get a job that pays $250,000 a year. And everybody, oh, it's because he likes LA that much. Jesus, wake the fuck up. He's spending $100 million so he can give his own company $4 billion in real estate jobs.
Oh my God, dude! Bill Burr to the left of motherfucking Cenk Uygur. Okay, new uncle, Uncle Burr, new uncle, dude. I found a new uncle. That's it. That's my guy.
Well, those jobs are going to create.
Hasan, that's you in 15 years. How dare you? Okay, I am not balding. Fuck you. Okay. I have taken the initiative not to bald like him.
Jobs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, they're going to grossly underpay you, and then the corporation itself is going to go out and buy houses and outbid you in cash. So how do you fight back against it? You know what? Don't sell your house to a corporation. How about that? How about you do one for the regular guy? And you take the offer from the hardworking. You're not going to do it. Because that's how capitalism works. Fuck everybody else below me. I'm getting mine. That's how it fucking works. And it doesn't fucking work. Communism doesn't. None of them work. None of them work because all forms of government are run by human beings. And we're all fucking flawed. That's what it is. And you know who you can blame? You can blame God for that. Because that's how he makes people. He takes each and every one of us out of the oven too early, and then we come down here.
This is what happens when you're like 98% of the way there. You're 98% of the way there, but like you haven't done enough. Not to be like an elitist about reading, but you're like 98% of the way there, and then you fall into the anarchist trap. Okay? Like that's it.
Here and we're all fucked up and we just do,
but not even anarchists, because anarchists
I think
also
he just
have
sits back and
like childlike a childlike understanding of how society could run.
Fucking enjoys it. All right, so fuck every religion and all your dumb songs to this invisible guy who didn't make you right to begin with. That's how fucked up you are. You're actually singing songs to somebody who did a bad job on you. This is how far I take it. This is how far I take my little podcast studio not running, not working the way that I want it to work. And maybe if I took fucking 10 minutes and slowed down my scatterbrain, I could actually learn how it worked. And I could maybe, charge my mouse and fucking figure it out, and not have this psycho echo on my voice and I don't even know what. Why doesn't it interest me? I have absolutely no interest in any of that shit. Laptops, iPhones, all of this shit. But all of the world runs on them, so I have to interact with them. And I'll tell you this, dude. If I see that fucking robot going down the street one more time, I just, I literally watched this old guy having to slow down and speed up his gait. This homeless guy trying to get around this robot as the robot was trying to negotiate the fucking uneven sidewalks. And he's already subservient to the thing. He's treating it like it's a person. And well, hey, I don't want to bump into this. This is somebody else's property and blah, 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 blah. And when you look at those two things, that other person actually has empathy, unlike that fucking toaster rolling down the fucking street. But the toaster doesn't want to be part of a union and doesn't want weekends and holidays off. So that fucking nice guy he's going to become extinct. That's what's going to happen. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just enjoy, these rich cunts. It's just, I don't know. Another thing too is I had a really good friend of mine die. I got to give a shout out to Diana Linden, who was, remember when if I ever talked about how I had this Jedi masseuse? She got rid of my sciatic nerve. problems. My back was all twisted. My shoulders are up, rotator cuff, frozen shoulder, all of that. She got rid of all of that. The quality of life that I got.
Okay, bro, down to the fucking PT aspect. I'm losing it, dude. He's just like down to having like random fucking injuries and constantly complaining about it. Have you ever talked to Bill Burr? No, I've never met Bill Burr. I've never talked to Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. You guys know I love Bill Burr. He is my fave. He is just like me for real in many respects. I have tried. I've tried to like at him. I've tried to DM, not DM him, but I've tried to add him. To know, it's just not happening. I've got my management to like try and get him on. The only way that it would ever happen if he has to go on like a press tour or something, and then we catch him. You know what I mean?